type of lead we've got on the scoreboard. This game pretty close to over. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Design bootleg here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Massive hit, the ball is out! And the Bengals get to it! They can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by
Burrow picking up the pace.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Sheds off the rusher. Rolling left, buying some time. Back across the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And he continues to rise higher and higher as this game goes on. That's now a 500-yard performance for him. Less than 30 times that's ever happened, which puts in perspective the enormity of what he's accomplished here.
Here we go. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Headed out right. Right back to Chase. This is down all the way to the 3. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Here we go. Dot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He loses it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bears about set for their next possession. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And now the Bengals have it! And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We gotta check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
The previous play is under review.
Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play...
Well, that didn't break
ruling
out
on
how
the
they
field
thought it would,
stands.
and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
Stop. Ready. Stop. 12. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Burrow picking up the pace.
4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stop.
They're going play action. Buying some time right. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
One after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the in route complete. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11. Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To DJ Moore. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They are throwing it again. He's going to keep it this time. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. They'll have the first down and even more. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. One guy with it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Working now from the gun. Loses it again. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field.
10-yard line.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on first down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air in this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age.
Here we go.
You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the
180.
ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11.
Burrow now on first down. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Burrow picking up the pace.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
Throwing on second. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The coverage by Jaquan
Here we go.
Brisker.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught. Chase has it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact right.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game, carry forward into the practices ahead.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. On target to Moore. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And the Bears first down.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw. Brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Bears first down. It's a gain of 3.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Throwing from the gun. Wow, it's free again! Now the Bengals have it. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
11 MT. Let's get set.
Burrow setting up the play action. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here, coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Loses it again. And now the Bengals have it. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
There you go.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payday.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
Here's the backup, first throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Let's go now. 72.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bears just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. He'll throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Bengals get to it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess Might be working a little harder on ball security next week. Third straight series, they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers that I'm not sure anybody has right now.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right, 80.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
For a Bengals
11.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Just keeps connecting to Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now Bages. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here's Bages. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Fields this at the 19. Jukes away from one. And we'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to try another deep one here. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Bagent. This is complete to Duvernay. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.